It's Sonny's Piano TV Show, featuring highlights from some of Sonny's most popular past episodes, including the winners of Sonny's June-July 2012 Win a Free Piano on Facebook contest, Professor of Jazz Piano Scott Balin, classical pianist and yoga instructor Angelica Olsted, and much, much more. And now, here's Sonny.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to another Sonny's Piano TV show featuring the Win a Free Piano Contest. And today, our guest host and our guest artist is my friend, Scott Balin. And this is Scott Balin sitting next to me here.
Hello.
And Scott, we go back a few years now, right?
It's been 3 years, yeah.
Yeah. Scott spotted a Mason Hamlin AA that I had.
AA, yeah.
We buy and sell pianos here at Sonny's Pianos. We also have a warehouse. And the AA is the one that you purchased was 6'2".
6'2", right.
Yeah, at Sonny's, right?
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, they just have tremendous sound.
1929.
And in 1929,
great
yeah.
Pianos. So
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you have before that? A Kauai?
Kauai.
Yeah.
Which is a nice piano.
Yeah.
KG2.
Yeah. Mason Hamlin's great pianos.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, I just picked one up. I got a 5'8".
Wow.
It's a Model A, and that's a 5'8" piano. And original parts, 1922. All original. Pin block, soundboard, hammers, pins. Plays like a charm. Holds a tuning. But today we'd like to talk a little bit more about piano playing, and we see Scott as a resource because he is a professor of music at Five Towns College, and he specializes in jazz piano and a lot of other things. And you're also getting your PhD there?
Well, DMA, Doctor of Musical Arts. In the process of that,
yeah,
finishing that up. It's been a while.
And you teach courses there at the college?
Oh, sure. I teach courses of music history,
yeah, piano
lab,
right,
private piano students, harmony, advanced harmony. Now I'm teaching.
Right. And you were doing something with the Great American
Songbook in the past I've done, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. But today we'd like to talk a little bit in a little while about the Win a Free Piano Contest. We're going to take a look at some of the videos there, and we're going to give some feedback on them. And but we just heard Scott started off the show with Scott playing some music, and he's going to talk a little bit about what he was doing and give us some insight into it, and maybe a couple tips on how we can get going with that sound. So, yeah.
Sure, yeah, I was playing basically around minor blues. In other words, you take a 12-bar blues, which is based around dominant chords, and you make them minor chords, and voila, you have a minor blues, and it gives it a whole different timbre. And it's great to improvise on, especially people just starting out, because they can use the blues scale or a simple minor pentatonic scale,
right,
whatever key you're in,
right, and
you can really not be so crazy with a zillion chord changes,
right,
which throws beginners off.
Right.
Even a standard song can be difficult.
Yes.
But the blues, you're going to get a couple scales going,
right,
a couple simple ideas, and develop it from that.
And now, Sonny and Scott review some of the winning videos from Sonny's June-July 2012 Win a Free Piano on Facebook contest.
And so this is the fellow who's out in lead, and he has 2,800 votes at this point. He set a new record. Because last year was the first one we ran, and the two leaders came in with about 2,600 votes, and he's now up over 2,800, and there's still another week to go. So, and to win, get this many votes, you have to really have a lot of supporters and fans. So he has a lot of fans and people pulling for him. So let's take a look at James playing this piece here. Okay, so that's James Nguyen, and I think he has a nice flow, and he's got a nice feeling, a nice tempo. He's not rushing through it.
No,
He's
it's well
nice,
played, yeah.
Nice, relaxed, and this is a more of a modern piece.
New Age?
Yeah, like a New Age piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was a theme song to a movie, and got to hand it to this fella. He really stuck with it and really encouraged his friends to vote for him. And I think that he's probably going to be coming first. But let's look at some of the other videos.
When we return, Sonny interviews the winners of his June-July 2012 Winner Free Piano on Facebook contest. But first, a yoga tip from classical pianist and yoga instructor Angelica Olsted.
Hi, my name is Angelica Olsted, and this is another yogi pianist tip. So when I play, I really like to make contact with the keyboard, and it's really useful to have greater range of motion when you're playing. So this is an exercise I like to do to release the shoulders and to also just loosen up the upper body. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place the hands down on the keyboard and thinking about plugging in the elbows. This is sort of similar to what you do for an upward dog if you're familiar with yoga. Place the hands down on the keyboard cover. Inhale the chest up. Draw the large parts of the shoulders towards one another. And really think about engaging the elbows in and pressing down on the keyboard cover. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale the body to the left, keeping both sits bones firmly planted on the bench. Exhale out to the back, rounding at the back. Inhale the other side. and slowly rotate in a circle. When you've done that, you can go the opposite way. All the meanwhile, making sure the hands are firmly planted on the keyboard cover. What this does is that this allows you to really start implementing larger parts of the arm and the upper body when you play, instead of just centralizing all of the motion in your fingers. You understand that basically in order for your fingers to play, there needs to be a lot more working towards that. So this just helps you make that connection, really keeping the shoulders down and feeling the full weight of the elbows and the upper arm. Thanks.
And now, Sonny with the winners of his June-July 2012 Winner Free Piano on Facebook contest.
Today is the award ceremony. We're going to be giving the pianos away to the 4 winners of our June and July 2012 Winner Piano Contest on Facebook. And first place prize goes to James Yin, and this is a Albert Weber upright piano, and this is brand new out of the box, and these are very special pianos. They're very similar, in my opinion, to Steinways, and they actually have a Renner action in here, and Renner hammers, just like the Bosendorfers and the Bechsteins, and the Steinways that are made in Hamburg, Germany. So this piano is a very well-kept secret, but this plays like a Steinway, in my opinion, and it's just brand new, and this is rosewood. So it's very beautiful, has a nice inlay, and these Albert Weber pianos are just great. And we're very fortunate to be able to carry a line of these, and this one, I just love the way it sounds and plays, and I think James is going to agree when he gets this very shortly. So we're going to be speaking to James today via Skype, and he's going to give us some feedback about how he got into the contest and mobilized all the votes that he did. And second place is this Steve Baby Grand piano, and this is a handcrafted American piano, and this is going to Delaney Ranawira, and she came in second. And this was rebuilt and refinished, and these handcrafted American pianos, we specialize in these here at Sonny's, and they have just tremendous tone and tremendous lifespan, and they just really respond, and they just look beautiful too. So this is the second place that's going to Delaney Ranawira, and this is the third place prize. It's a Wurlitzer upright piano, very pretty, nice furniture piece, and very low mileage on it. I think it's about 7 or 8 years old, and it's just like new, and this has got a very, very snappy action, and this is going to Samantha Cermak, and she just mobilized her base and her community, and she came in third. It's a great piano, and going to a great piano player. And fourth place is going to Joe Roberts, and Joe is actually here in Brooklyn on New York, and he is going to get the Hardman upright piano. And all these folks had great videos and great music, as did all the people that uploaded. Last year's contest, we drew 250,000 friends of fans on Facebook, but this contest just went right through the roof. We got 1.5 million friends of fans. So in a way, this contest went viral, and we couldn't be happier. Each and every one of the videos was very unique and very special, and that's what we wanted to do with this contest, is to show how piano playing is a very wide spectrum. It's a big umbrella, lots of different styles of playing and lots of different types, and everyone can play the piano. It's healthy, it's healing, it's wonderful, brings people together, and that's what happened here. We brought together 1.5 million people, and it's a community of piano players and musicians, and it's very social. Hey James, how are you?
Okay, right.
I'm just noodling around on your Albert Weber upright piano. Hope you don't mind. Soon to be in California, right? That's where you're from, California?
Yeah, I'm from California.
So around the San Francisco area? Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you hear about the contest?
I was actually part of your group last year, and I was going to enter,
Okay.
but I didn't really have any good videos of myself playing, so I decided to just like vote. And then when you did it again this year, I had a good video for me to share, so I just signed up, and then I won.
Yeah, no, it was great. So what made you choose that particular piece? That was like a very new age piece. I think it was from a movie theme or something.
Yeah, it's from a movie called Amelie or Amelie. Well, I chose that song because I've heard it back in high school, and then recently, before the music competition that I entered in, I heard it again, and then I was kind of thinking like I have to learn this song because I've always heard it, but I never attempted to try and learn it, and it's a good song. So I was like, this is probably like one of the songs that will surprise people. So I took my time to learn it, and then I tried to get really good at it, you know. So then I just chose that song just because of the beauty of it. Yeah,
and you achieved it. It really flowed out of you. It was very feeling and very sensitive. A lot of comments about how feeling that piece was. But and then you mobilized a lot of folks to vote for you. You broke the record last year. The folks that came in first and second.
I'm pretty happy that I beat the record.
They had about 2,600, and you went over 600 more. You had over 3,300 votes. That was great. That was amazing. Kind of like the thing with Facebook is, I guess, friends reach out to friends, and it just like starts to snowball.
Exactly what happened in my situation. Because what I did was that I created a Facebook event, and I added all of my friends, and then my friends and family heard about it, and then they invited their friends. So I started off with about 498 invites of my friends, and it escalated to 4,116 people, and I was pretty surprised. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. So, did they get the idea that they could vote twice a day? Because some people got that and some people didn't. Once on Facebook, once on our page.
In the beginning, they were kind of confused because everyone thought you just vote once and then that was it. And then I tried to make it as clear as possible.
Right.
That you vote twice a day until June 12th. And I tried to get that as clear as possible. And at some point, they all kind of got it, you know.
Yeah, you pretty much led right from the starting line. So yeah. And so music, you're going to pursue music as a career, as a sideline, or is this something that is it in the future? Is this something more for you and your friends, or?
Mainly it's mainly for me and for my audience, basically, because I don't have a piano at home for me to practice on, and
not yet, but now you will.
Play piano is when I'm at school, because at my school we have piano practice rooms, and then I go there during my spare time after my classes at my college, and then I can only spend so much time there, you know, and then so that's why I really want my own, so I could practice and play better and be able to perform more and better songs for my audience, wherever I am.
Yeah, spoken like a true piano player, and but now you will have a piano at home. So if that's what you accomplished by just playing here and there, we'll look forward to seeing where you go with it, because this is a very nice piano. I'm real happy you're going to get this. Well, our plan is to continue running these contests and TV shows on Facebook, because we feel we've created a community. Our community has been created around this, and we're just responding to it. And we just want to, keep doing this and giving new artists an opportunity to express themselves and be seen, because that's what the piano is about, is just sharing the music and sharing the joy of piano playing. So I just want to thank you again, and wish you all the luck. Hello, Delaney. Hello, Nilu.
Hi, Sonny.
We're speaking to you from Long Island, New York, and you are in Pennsylvania, right?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Where in Pennsylvania? What city?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh. Okay. Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm standing in front of your Steve Baby Grand here, and this is going to be your new piano, and we'll be shipping this out to you probably over, maybe even next week, as soon as next week. What are you going to do with your other piano?
We're going to give it to my neighbor. She helped vote. Miss Kim. Yeah, Miss Kim, she helped vote. She helped with voting for us.
Very nice.
She and along with a lot of other friends helped to vote.
I was going to ask you a few questions about that. First, well, how did we spoke about this earlier, but I was amazed how you heard about the contest.
Yes, we were voting last year for last year's winner, Sasha, and how we got to know about it was Sasha's dad and Delaney's dad. They work in the same company.
Right. Sasha was the winner last year, and he had mentioned that his father was an IT guy, and that he had actually gone into his father's place of work and asked for everybody to vote for him as one of the ways to get the votes. So your husband and Sasha's husband work for the same company.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's how we got to know about the contest, because I had liked your page, so I was getting updates and was reading all your updates.
That's great. Delaney, are you taking lessons with someone? Is that how you learned the air supply? Because your winning video was with you playing air supply, right?
My mom had taught me the piece last year.
So mom is teaching you how to play, is giving you the lessons?
I have a piano teacher who teaches me classical songs, but the songs you hear from the radio, my mom teaches them.
Oh, how nice. And how long have you been taking the lessons with the classical teacher?
About 5 years.
Okay, very nice. Well, you're going to have a very nice piano to play on shortly. And so do you see yourself continuing with music, maybe doing...
Yes.
Yes, okay. That was quick. Okay. You were in third place for quite a while, and then it seemed like right at the end you put on like almost a finishing kick, and you ended up with over 1,000 votes. I mean, how did you do that? How did you get all those votes?
Maybe, I guess people voted for me a lot, and I came up to second.
Yeah, you came up to second. Yeah, you certainly did. And yeah, so
we got the help of a lot of friends and family.
Yeah, so
they took it upon themselves to share the page and vote, ask people to vote. Yes, so, and we are from Sri Lanka, so a lot of friends and family from there voted too. So it's like an internet, and we have a lot of friends outside in Australia. They voted. So.
Yeah, we noticed with the statistics on our Facebook page that we actually got votes from over 20 countries around the world. So I guess some of those were your friends and relatives. Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. And so, is there anything you'd like to say to everybody before we?
Well, I got the piano just in time for my birthday. My birthday is July 26th, so it felt as if it was a birthday gift from all my friends.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Well, happy birthday. We're delighted that you won.
People who voted for me.
That you won the piano, and we'll finish you off with maybe a little this. A little happy birthday on your Steve baby grand piano, which is on its way to Pittsburgh.
And now back to Sonny and Professor of Jazz Piano Scott Balin.
Okay, we're back, and now we're going to finish out the show with 3 more videos. One is by a Japanese fellow who is writing what appears to be a atonal improvisation based on his experience with the tsunami that hit Japan this past year, and this is very interesting. And then we're going to go and hear Jane Haystay play, and she's also a native Long Islander here, and she plays out in the Hamptons. And her husband is a bass player.
Yeah, he's a very good musician. Also, yeah.
And now they've been running a series of concerts out on Long Island also. And she's
very active,
yeah. So really promoting the arts and bringing in different people.
Yeah.
So we'll listen to her. Then we'll finish it off with a young Matthew. He's a 3-year-old piano player, and Yeah, that
his thing, yeah.
show, yeah. So let's take a look at this this fellow who submitted this video. It's called Huge Earthquake, Tsunami and Prayers. Whoa.
Well, that's something else. Boy, that was very powerful piece. Yeah.
And I love what he was doing. He was very atonal.
Right.
And that reminds me a little of the atonal school music of Tristano and Connie Crothers.
Right, Connie Crothers also, yeah.
Yeah, and Kazoo Jackson.
Right.
And you know, when I'm by myself, I can sound like that.
Go that direction,
I
yeah.
go in that direction, totally atonal, just kind of like the scale
Free
of
form.
free form.
Yeah.
Connie calls it spontaneous improvisation.
Right, that's what.
Connie Crothers.
But this has a theme to it in a way.
Yeah.
You can sense the tsunami and the building up of that.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
eruption of
actually,
that.
yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah, very interesting. All right, so let's take a look now at Jane.
Sure.
This is, you want to set this up, Jane?
Yeah, well, I've met her a couple times.
Uh-huh.
So she's based out in East Hampton.
Right.
She's a pianist. Now she works with the church, an organist in the church.
Mhm,
And her husband, he says, is a musician, a bass player, and
yeah.
also a pianist.
She gives lessons too.
A teacher as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very active, yeah.
I bumped into her. She was looking. She and her husband were playing in a restaurant out in
Right.
East Hampton. They
Right.
needed a piano, so she came over.
Well, that was a
yeah,
connection,
yeah. Looked for a piano and picked one out for the fellow, and yeah, she's great. So,
Wonderful musician.
yeah, here we are, Jane Hastay. And then she was playing Body and Soul.
Body and Soul, right, it's first piece.
So, and she's right here on Long Island, too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And people can see her almost every weekend. She
Yeah,
plays
she's
out.
very active performing,
enhancements.
especially in the summertime, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, well, that's great listening to her. Now we're going to finish off today with, yeah, this is a fun video that this young man's parents uploaded, and he's, I think he's about 3 years old.
Yeah, toddler, yeah.
Yeah, Matthew, but we're going to take that, end with Matthew playing, I guess, some sort of groove.
Yeah, he's grooving out.
Okay.